皆さんこんにちは、トニー森です。今回はナパバレーのミスウェーノワイナリーを訪れています。それでは皆さんご一緒にどうぞ。スペイン語でマイドリームを意味するミスウェーノワイナリーはナパ地区南部に位置しています。1997年にワインの生産を始めたロランド・ヘレーラ氏は2003年にビンヤードマネジメント会社を設立し、自社所有の14ヘクタールのブドウ畑を持っています。すべてを自社管理のもとでワイン作りをすることに情熱を燃やすヘレーラ氏は、ナパおよびソノマにある他のブドウ畑でのブドウ栽培もすべて自社管理し、年間7000ケースを出荷しています。それではナパバレーのミスウェーノワイナリーのオーナー、そしてワインメーカーのローランド・ヘレーラさんにお話を伺ってみたいと思います。
Well, Mi Sueño is a small, what we call a small boutique winery here in the Napa Valley. I'm currently making a production of 7,000 cases. And I'm quite a unique winery compared to other facilities. And the reason I say that because I'm not just a winery, but I'm also a vineyard management company. I'm also a consultant. And so I have multiple businesses under my own umbrella. So I started making my own wine in 1997, and in 2003 I formed my own vineyard management company. So currently I have about 35 acres that I own under long-term leasing that I manage with my own vineyard management company. And and the fruit, it all comes into my facility here in the winery. So as of 3 years ago, I have 100% control. And currently, I make 3 Chardonnays, which we're showing one of them here. I make one from Los Carneros, one from Russian River and Sonoma Mountain, as well as 2 Pinot Noirs, one from Russian River and Los Carneros. I also do my smallest run of Syrah, which is about 200 cases from Napa Valley. And I have 100% Napa Valley Cabernet under Mi Sueño, and I also do a blend. My most popular wine is a blend that I name after my hometown in Mexico in honor of my grandparents and my roots, where I learned to work the land and respect the land through working with my grandfathers, called El Llano, which means the plain. And then I have my Herrera lineup, which we're showing, one of the wines today. But currently I have 3 wines under that, 2 Cabernets and 1 Pinot. And this I like to describe as my hobby, my passion. I like to describe this wine as the gift of Mother Nature. And it's a package that I've always dreamed of having, where it comes in a 3 wood box, a beautiful package, where there's no compromises made from quality, barrels, packaging. And I name each one of the wines I dedicate to each one of my children, which I have 6 children. I like to say I have 5 princesses and 1 champ. So currently I have 3 wines bottled under Herrera. So I have 4 more to go. 3 more for my daughters and 1 more for my wife, which I also like to make the wine. Most important in making wine for me is the vineyards. It's the grapes. It's so much, my job as a winemaker, it's so much easier when I have a great fruit to start with. So when I got introduced to the wine industry and started understanding the basics about vineyard management and crop, it came naturally to me. It just was a beautiful feeling. The first thing I remembered is like all the advice that my grandparents given me, and it just stuck to me as if I had already 30 years of experience. And the vineyards is something I love and I feel very comfortable with. So for me as a winemaker, I like to say, first I'm a farmer. I'm a viticulturist, I'm a farmer, and then I'm a winemaker. For me, the Chardonnay is important. Well, all the wines balance, but Chardonnay is the one variety that I disliked the most back in the 80s when I got into business. They were too over oak, too heavy, too buttery. So when I started making my own wine, I wanted to do something, I wanted to capture the philosophy and mentality of Europe, old world, with that minerality, the fruit, the crisp, and all my friends that I talked to from Europe, they were talking winemaking about different things than what we were here in America. Here back then we were talking about oak and filtrations and yeast and all these different malolactic bacteria. Well, my friends in Europe, they were talking to me more about soil and climate and farming, those type of things. So for me, it was a lot of fun, and that's the reason I started with the Chardonnay, because I want to introduce that philosophy, that old world mentality into our great California and Napa and Sonoma Valley weather. So it's what I call very Burgundian, which is 100% malolactic, but good acidity, well balanced, not over oak. So it's been a great success I've had with this wine since day one. And then what we have here is, like I said earlier, this is my passion, this is my hobby. It's a Cabernet, and every year, 100% Cabernet. Every year I go through my inventory and I select the top 3 to 4 barrels to make this bottling. And only the years that I feel that that it meets the standards. And not just the selection of barrels, but also a selection of rows or blocks from my vineyards. And it's a wine that I have a lot of fun making, but also is fulfilling my dream, my goal in making a wine that can stand with any wines, in my humble opinion, in the world. I would put this wine with the best of the best, and that's why I like to call it as a gift of Mother Nature. And we won't have these wines every year, and it's what I'm capturing here is every year when we go through and taste barrels, there's always a barrel or two that stands out and gives you this beautiful harmony and this beautiful homogenization between the fruit and the oak. That before I had this program, I couldn't capture that. And through those tastings, that's where I got the idea. I say, wow, this barrel is so beautiful. I want to start a bottling under my family name, Herrera, that I can capture the beauty of the gift of the oak and the fruit and the weather, and also name it under my children. And that's what Herrera is all about.
それではミースウェーノの07ロスカーネルスシャルドネをテイスティングしてみます。グリーンアップル、ピーチ、それにハニーサクルですね。それにマイヤーズレモン、それとアプリコットのアロマが感じられますけども、程よい酸味の中にですね、オークダルのアロマが感じられますけども、その飲み干した後にですね、フルーツのこの風味を伴う爽やかさがいつまでも口の中に残るというすごく清涼感を呼ぶシャルドネだと思います。このワインでしたらグリルドソードフィッシュなんかいかがでしょうか。メカジキですね、カジキ、それにソルトペッパーしていただいて、それにですねチョップしたオニオンですね、それとガーリック、それにハラピーニョなんか入れていただいたらすごくいいと思いますけど、それにおソースとしてオリーブオイル、それからワインビネガーですね、それにクミンパウダーを混ぜて一緒に焼いていただいたらすごくこのシャルドネに合うと思いますけども、お試しください。それではヘレラ06セレクションリベッカをテイスティングしてみます。このですねヘレラは 100% カベルネスで作られたワインですけれども、この素晴らしいインパクトがありますね。ライプしたですねブラックベリー、それとモカ、それにエスプレッソ、それとミルクチョコレート系のですねアロマとフレーバーが感じられますけども、この凝縮されたこの果実味とですね、それとオーク香のこのバランスが素晴らしいと思います。でタニンもしなやかで、すごくバランスの取れた心地よい後味 が続いてます。このワインでしたらビーフストロガノフでいかがでしょうか。お試しください。
Hi, my name is Rolando Herrera, and I'm the owner, winemaker, farmer, all the above of Mi Sueño Winery here. And I'd like to send an invitation to everyone to please come see us. If you're ever near the San Francisco area, come see us in the Napa Valley. We are here open from Monday to Friday, and I would love to show you our humble place here in Mi Sueño and share a great bottle of wine with all of you. So, salute to all of you, and we see you here in the Napa Valley in the near future. Thank you.
皆さん、ミスウェアのワイナリーはいかがでしたか。エンジョイしていただけましたか。それではまた次回。I see you guys next time.